Today we're in the vibrant city of Hong Kong and we're going to take you along with us on a temple tour, which has to be said are four of the most amazing temples that you'll get to see here in Hong Kong. And they really are amazing because each of them has something quite unique and special that can not only bring you good luck, but can make all of your wishes of health and wealth come true. I was quite sceptical about all of this, as you might be too, but if you keep watching and keep an open mind, we'll show you how to make merit at each of these temples with some unique and different ways of doing so. Then you'll learn everything that you need to know to make all of your dreams come true. As well as a little surprise when we went for some lunch, or at least it was for me. So let's get straight into it with us making our way to the pickup point to start off this epic temple tour. And we'll make our way to go to the first of the four temples that we'll be visiting today, which is called Tin Hau Temple. And this is located at the Repulse Bay area of Hong Kong. And it's recommended that when you enter this temple, you do so with your left foot first and move it in a similar motion to a clock, and exit with your right foot in a similar fashion. And apparently this will make your life progress. And you may have different perspectives on whether they believe in these rituals or not. I'm just giving you the factual information so you can make that decision for yourself. And we'll show you the first god that we prayed to, which is the god of wealth. So yeah, what you do here is like what Fang's doing. First you pray for good fortune, and then you rub the banknote on the beard of the god of wealth and continue until you reach his money bag at your waist, and then you put your banknote in your wallet or safe. And it's recommended to use a 100 baht Thai banknote because it's a red banknote, which means good luck, or a banknote which has a specific serial number, like a lucky number, such as one ending in the number 1, 2, 8 or 9. I've got my note ready. It's got a number 9 at the end, which is good luck. So, you never know. YouTube channel might do well. If you don't want to use banknotes, you can pray and rub them with your hands instead. Just above this statue, with a bamboo scaffolding around it, is the iconic statue of the Goddess of Mercy, Kwun Yum, although as you can see it was under restoration, so we'll show you the next goddess we prayed to, which is one known as the Goddess of the Sea. She's worshipped by sailors and fishermen, and it is believed that the goddess will protect us from danger during our journey. And to make a wish with this one, you just basically stand in front of it with your hands together and pray for this journey to be free from danger. Now we'll make our way over this bright coloured red bridge known as the Bridge of Longevity. And it's known as the Bridge of Longevity because if you walk across this bridge, it's believed that you'll live 3 more days in heaven, which equals 3 years on earth. And it's recommended, once again, to walk over this bridge by stepping with your left foot first. And it's said that you shouldn't walk back the same way. There's lots of other statues on this side of the bridge, which we'll get to in a moment after we have a look at this octagon pavilion, which is all to do with feng shui because of its position and being able to receive positive energy. Inside the octagon pavilion, there's an octagon in the centre of the floor where you stand here to pray for blessings. And apparently when you stand on this spot and make a sound, the sound will echo, and it's believed that your prayers will be heard all the way to heaven. And then once you've finished praying, you walk up to the carved stone tablet and draw the number 8, both hands, which means endless good luck and victory. And these are some of the other statues of gods that I said I'd show you that they have here. And I'll just show you one more place that we prayed at here before moving on to the next temple on the tour. And we made our last prayer at this stone known as the Love Stone. And it's for family love. And once you've prayed for yours and each other's family, you cross your hands over each other like we're doing, and then you rub the stone up and down 3 times so that your family will have love and warmth forever. And just behind the love stone there's this large bright yellow fish, and there's a belief that if you throw a coin into the fish's mouth and make a prayer, then that prayer will come true. And that'll conclude our visit to Guan Yin Temple, and we'll make our way to the bus, passing a few more of these wonderful statues of gods, and make our way to the second temple on today's tour, which is called Hom Kwun Yum Temple. It has traditional Chinese temple architecture, and it's one of the most famous temples in Hong Kong. It's a small and old temple that was built in 1873. And again, like the first temple, you step inside with your left foot and leave with your right foot. And the meaning behind doing this is that your left foot's symbolic to your mortal sinful self when entering, and when leaving by your right foot, it means you're leaving with your cleansed spiritual self. And we'll go cleanse ourselves once again. And this time, we bought one of these worship sets that included candles and incense sticks for the different rituals that you'll perform while going around the temple. And it has everything in there that you'll need. And you'll start off by lighting your 2 candles. And from these, I think you're meant to light your incense sticks. However, possibly due to the size of the first 3 incense sticks that you'll be using, they had a member of staff, which was this guy, who was lighting them for you, which speeded up the process. And then once you had your 3 large incense sticks in hand, you'd make your way out of the temple at the front door, and you'd make a prayer by bowing to the heavens and earth in front of the door, which is meant to open the way for this wish to be fulfilled. And then you'd go back in and you'd stick your incense sticks in each of the large incense pots. And we'll pray and worship to Guan Yin now. And Guan Yin's the goddess of compassion and is the god that you'll pray to in this temple. And to pray, you bow your head, and prayers can be said according to your wishes, but generally they're for happiness, prosperity, success and good health. And what you do is light the remaining of your incense sticks from your pack. There'll be 9 of them in there, and you use these smaller incense sticks to pray to Guan Yin, and you'll insert 3 of them in each of the pots. And after you've inserted all the sticks into the different pots, you'll walk over to the bell and the drum, and you'll hit the drum 3 times and strike the bell 3 times to signal the end of the ceremony. So that was it for the second temple on this tour, Hom Kwun Yum Temple. But before you leave, there's various trinkets that you can buy, including necklace, pendants, all that other kind of stuff that you can pick up for your family or friends so that everyone can be successful. And I'll be completely honest, I think there was more things that we were supposed to do, like walk around the Buddha statue 3 times. So what we'll do now, though, is we'll head back onto the bus and we'll go for a bite to eat just to break this tour up a little bit for you. And we found this traditional shop selling porridge, which is a popular food for the locals here in Hong Kong. So you like the look of this one? It looks a bit local, doesn't it? So yeah, for lunch we couldn't get more local than this, really. You speak Chinese? Oh, you like that stuff, don't you, that blood?
I want a liver.
You want liver?
Yeah, I want liver. Kidney and liver.
I ordered the beef porridge, and Fang basically got the offal porridge. What's that?
Intestine of pork.
Intestine of pork. Let's have a look. Chewy. What's the liver like? All right. What about the kidney?
Kidney.
This is the sort of thing Fang eats on a regular basis, and for me, I do try these things as well, and it's good to try different things once in a while. Not bad, was it? 18 Hong Kong dollars. And I do digress as usual, and I'll get back to this video and its intended purpose, which is the temple tour that we're on today. And as we make our way back onto the bus, I wasn't sure whether the driver was having 40 winks or if he'd had a stroke. But he was alright. And as we make our way to the third temple of the day, which is one of the best known and most popular temples in Hong Kong, it's a Taoist shrine famed for answering prayers called Wong Tai Sin Temple, or to give it its full name, Sik Sik Yung Wong Tai Sin Temple. And as you walk to the temple, there's different vendors selling incense sticks, and you'll notice that the temple's located in between high-rise residential buildings, which are very colourful in design, as are the murals on the wall as you walk down here. And if you look closely to the top corner of the mountain, it is said that it resembles that of a lion, and it's also a place you can go and hike as well if you're feeling fit enough. The temple was built in 1921, and this place is popular with tourists, and it's famous for what you ask for, you'll get. It's built in colourful traditional Chinese architectural style, and the temple's complex is spread over 18,000 square metres. And these are known as Chinese guardian lions that protect the temple by guarding the main entrance. And you can see people touching these lion statues, which is meant to give you good luck and blessings. And we'll go and have a closer look at what's inside this temple and the different areas within it. The first thing we'll do is light all our incense sticks using this burner and go and pray at the main hall to the god Wong Tai Sin. And to do this, you first close your eyes and bow 3 times before wishing for something that's within your heart to Wong Tai Sin, and then you'll place 3 of your incense sticks into each of the incense burners. And next you'll come to this part of the temple, which is called Cation Palace, also known as God of Wealth Palace, where you can come and worship the 5 gods of wealth. It's uniquely designed with dragon pillars that are cast out of bronze, and the glass to the 4 sides are also rich in Taoist art elements. And as the name suggests, worshipping the gods in this place is said to attract wealth and fortune through harmonious business dealings. Built in 2011 to give all the lovers in the world marriage, as well as good fortune for couples' wishes, is this place where you can come and pray to this god called Yu Lao, who in Chinese culture is known as the god of marriage and love. Or if you're single and looking for a partner, then this is the place to come.
Yeah, baby.
What you do is take a red string that's provided and tie a knot into the big red string. And if you're a man looking for a wife, you'd tie your string on this part of the string where the woman is, and vice versa. If you're a woman, you'd tie it on this side of the string. And looking at the string, it looks like there's more women looking for men. And as you head up to the second worshipping platform, you'll see these 12 bronze statues, each with a head of a Chinese zodiac animal. And these bronze statues are nearly 2 meters tall, and they depict the zodiac animals as ministers and military generals with various items. And this is Confucius Hall, which is where you'll go and worship Confucius. There's lots more things you can do at this temple, like visiting fortune tellers and using the divination sticks. And they've got an app that you can use on your phone as well, with lots more information should you want to know more about this temple. And we've got one more temple to go and visit now, so we'll make our way back onto the bus and head to the 4th and final temple on this tour, which is Chi Kung Temple. And this is in the Shat Tin area of Hong Kong. So here we are, just walking into Chi Kung Temple, which is the last temple that we'll be visiting on today's tour. And like the temples we visited earlier, there's different tour companies that include these temples in their itinerary, so it can get busy in these places. And to pray at this temple, you buy your incense sticks just inside the entrance of the temple, which at the time of this video costs $60 per pack. And we found a place to write down our names and birthdays on the incense pack, which is meant to bring good luck. And then to pray at this temple, you give the incense sticks to the assistants to light, and you'll pick up 3 of your bigger incense sticks to start with, and then make your way to the middle of the courtyard, and the assistants will guide you through the process as well, or just follow what other people are doing. We first prayed towards the main entrance, then faced towards the temple, where a temple official chants out a prayer for you. And then you put your incense sticks into the holder. Now you'll pick up 3 of the smaller incense sticks and move on to the main hall to pray to the god this temple's named after, which is Chi Kung. It is believed that people began to worship Chi Kung after his death for his loyalty and bravery, in which he was merited for his successful suppression of uprisings. And you can pray to this god Chi Kung for good fortune, health and peace. And once you've paid your respects, you'll move on to spin the golden bladed turbine clockwise 3 times, as well as hit the drum 3 times to signal the completion of this ritual. There's other practices you can do at this temple as well, such as using the divination sticks, which, interestingly, this temple, the Hong Kong government use to ask for fortune, and they've been strangely accurate moments, including the prediction of the SARS epidemic in 2003 and the financial crisis in Hong Kong in 2009. And you can pray to the other shrines in and around the temple. And on the way out of the temple, there's amulets and trinkets for sale to worship. And we bought these gold cards for 50 Hong Kong dollars, which are meant to bring you good fortune. And you're supposed to place them in your wallet or your purse or where money is. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much for continuing to watch. I hope it's been interesting for you. And we make lots of other videos, not only videos on temples, but if you do like temples, we have more videos on some amazing temples coming your way, including the temples of Angkor in Cambodia. And we've got videos of going on a meditation retreat for 3 days, explaining what you do, and videos of many of the places that we travel. So if you like traveling yourself or watching travel videos, then there's lots more on our channel. And we'll wrap this video up now. I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching Phill and Fang around the world, and we shall see you on the next video.